Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel. So it's that time again, ladies. We are going to be talking about my June favorites. I got the month right. We're going to be talking about my June favorites, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So where should we start, huh? So many things. Let's start with this. So I will link the video down below if you haven't seen it and you're interested. I talked about my summer reading list. That was a whole video on what I'm reading this summer, and I'm mentioning this for a lot of reasons. One, I really enjoyed the book. I finished it and I end up really enjoying the book, and it's more of like a science fiction kind of book. It's about aliens and stuff, and I kind of talk more about that in that video, so I'll make sure it's linked below. But I'm mentioning it because I end up really liking the book. It worked out really well for me, actually, and it really did hold my attention, and I don't read these types of books generally. And the other reason I'm mentioning it is just more because it was a goal I set for myself, and it also represented me time, quality time, having more balance in my life. And I just am very proud of myself that I set out to do that in June, and I did it. And that was usually quiet time, and so that's my first favorite of the month. And then another favorite that I want to mention to you, I kind of moved those things too far away from me, is this scarf right here. And I hope you can see it. I will try to insert some pictures of me wearing this. I was wearing it in a couple videos because you guys know I have been loving fluffy fros. I'm finally trying to give myself a break from those. But I actually won this in a giveaway. Phone Jones had a giveaway on her channel, and this is one of the things she gave me. I did a full video on my prize box as well, which I will link down below. And I love this scarf so much. I use this scarf to accessorize. I'm so surprised I don't have it in today, but I use this scarf all the time to accessorize my buns, my fros, my twist outs, everything. I have been wearing this in my hair like it's going out of style. I really want some more prints, so I'm gonna be on the look for these in different stores and see if I can find some more prints, because I love these and I like bows and stuff, so I've been wearing it a lot and enjoying it. And then another thing I want to mention, now this is a food favorite, and it's basically gone. There's like a little bit in the corner. Yeah, it was delicious. This is the Great Value Indulgent Trailmix, and it has a mix of white chocolate and peanut butter flavored drops. I know. Peanuts, golden raisins, dried cranberries, almonds, and cashews. So I have just, I went on vacation like close to the beginning of June, and my best friend had a trail mix that was very similar to this, and I was like, what is this? I can't talk. She had a trail mix very similar to this, and I was like, what is this deliciousness? It was so good. So I was gonna make my own, but then I saw this bag. I will say they don't skimp on the chocolate pieces, and so because of that, it was kind of rich, and that's crazy for me to say because I love chocolate. But because of that, I end up actually mixing half a bag of actual peanuts in here, and I also put more almonds in here, just to kind of break up the actual like chocolate pieces. But definitely going to repurchase this. So good. This is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Brilliant nail polish in the shade Nuclear. I tried these for the first time last summer in a haul video on the channel. And since that time I've just been collecting them, and this shade right here, girl, listen, I've had this on in like the past 3 videos. If you want to get a look at this, look at any of those. Definitely in the May favorites, I think it shows up the truest, and it's gorgeous. I have it on my toes right now. It's been on my toes for like 4 weeks. It was on my nails about 4 or 5 times, and I just finally changed my nail color to more of a nude color, but I'm already like, I want to put you back on. It's so beautiful. I do 3 coats of this. I think 2 coats would be great, but I really wanted it to be intense, so I do 3, but 2 coats would work out well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some lip products. Right here I have these e.l.f. lip balm kisses. I like these a lot, and at first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like these because I was like, they have kind of a thickness to them. And it's not necessarily that it's uncomfortable, I just wasn't expecting it. But I really like these, and I did use these a lot when it was colder outside, and I think these are really nice around that time because they cling on to the lips. But I'm wearing this shade right here today. This is in the shade Bear Kiss, and this is what it looks like. And oh, I'll roll it up so you can see. That's how much product you get, even though I've been using it for a while. So And they do have a scent to them. They kind of smell just like menthol-y to me. And they do tingle on the lips, which I actually really like that. And here's that color right there. And like I said, this is what I'm wearing on my lips today. Love it. It's like creamy, but it's thicker. I don't know. I'm with it though. And then also I've really been into reds and I've been jumping around a lot. But this red lip balm is just kind of like no fuss. I've been wearing it a lot. It's called XO Red. Here's what that looks like. And here's a swatch of that. That's one swipe of it. And then that's 2 swipes. And then that's 3 swipes. Just so you can get an idea. These are buildable. And I have a couple of these, but these are the 2 that I've been wearing the most. I see that they have some new colors. Don't think I haven't been tempted to get them, but I'm still trying not to buy a whole lot of makeup right now. But when I do, I'm gonna get probably like almost every color. I love these a lot. And then a couple more things I want to talk about. This is the Maybelline Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer and Corrector. I have mine in the shade Deep. Is that right? Yes, Deep. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. Here's what it looks like. You have that great doe foot applicator right here. I feel like, and I'm going to give you a swatch of it too. I feel like Maybelline does concealer very, very well. I haven't tried a Maybelline concealer that I haven't loved. Not just liked, but I mean loved. Like, they just work so well for me. And this one is no exception. So there's the color right there. I can't talk today. There's the color right there. And I have this up under my eyes today, and then I set it with a little bit of powder. I feel like this is a surprising amount of coverage. I heard some people saying that they didn't think it was a lot of coverage, but I think it's a nice amount of coverage. So maybe it just depends on how deep your dark circles actually are. I don't think that this completely, what am I trying to say? I don't think that this completely like erases the fact that if you rely on if you really rely heavy on color correcting, I don't think this will completely take it away for you, because there are times where I still feel like my under eye area looks even better when I color correct first. But on an everyday basis, if I don't want to color correct, boom, this, and I'm done. And that's what it looks like. And I have a brush that I want to talk about. I feel like very hyper in this video, but this is the EcoTools flat top foundation brush. It's called the custom coverage buffing brush, I think is the name. Of course, you guys know I list all of the products in the description box below for you in the order of appearance in the video. So here's what it looks like. This is one of the softest brushes. So soft, so freaking soft. But more important than that, it handles product very well, because sometimes with the softness of a brush, it doesn't mean it's going to work well. But this brush works well across every foundation and powder I have. I have used this for very liquidy foundations. Right now I'm testing out the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I have used it for thicker foundations like the Infallible Pro Matte. I used it for the Revlon Color Stay. You know, like I've used it across the board if you're familiar with those. I've used it for powder like my Maybelline powder. I've used it with my L'Oreal powder. I've used it with loose powder. It just handles it, and it cleans up very well. It hasn't done any shedding on me, but there are a couple hairs that I could trim down, but it hasn't done any shedding on me at all. Love it so much. Have I talked about everything? No, we're not done. We're not done. I want to mention this. I don't think we've ever talked about this on the channel, and I don't even know how that's possible. This is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. Discovered this last year. This is my favorite. Did you get all those favorites? Drugstore primer. It is I'll show you, because I know that usually when I see a video, I'm like, what color is it? It's a white consistency. It's a white color. And it doesn't feel like, it just feels kind of silky. And I don't mean by way of being oily or greasy or anything like that. It just feels silky. And once it sets in so fast. And now my hand right here, feels so silky. I'm not exaggerating, even though I feel like I'm being a little dramatic, but I'm telling you, it's great. Because I felt like a lot of the primers I had been trying were like those like clear silicone-y type primers, and I don't like those. Those don't seem to work well for my skin. I feel like a lot of them have broke me out in the past, and this one, it almost applies like a cream. But I definitely love this. I will say, I am an oily girl. I don't necessarily feel like this does a whole lot for oil control. Excuse me. I don't feel like this does a whole lot for oil control, but it also doesn't claim to do a whole lot for oil control. And also, if you battle large pores like me, try the NYX pore filler. That's what I'm going to tell you to try. But this also doesn't do a lot for my pores, so I paired this with the NYX pore filler. Dream team, I'm telling you, if you have them and you haven't tried them together, do it. Come back, let me know, because I think you're gonna love it. But anyway, I really like this primer. And we did it. We made it through my favorites. Thank you so much for sitting with me all the time at the end of the month and talking beauty and just listening to me ramble about products I love and every other video I put out. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, something I did want to note. I hope you guys are noticing that I'm trying to do better with editing and just the quality of video. So I hope that it's getting better. I'm constantly working on improving, and I hope to improve more. So that's all I wanted to say. Okay, bye.